Man, it's so over for the Trump administration, and it is so over from ICE. I mean, all across the country, ICE can't go anywhere without peace, and that's how it should be. They can't even get a hotel room without peace, and that's how it should be. Now, like, we're at the point where I don't even feel like giving an effort to convince you why they are a Nazi Gestapo force, because it seems like people who believe that are going to believe that, and people who think that, oh, they're from the state, they're from their government, they can do no wrong, they are simply enforcing the law, and they can do no harm no matter what. Like, I don't know how to break through to these people anymore. So I hate trying to write people off, but Jesus Christ, man, it is getting hard. Anyways, we have a video I want to watch and a couple of articles and a poll that I want to go over very quickly here. And this is anti-ICE chants erupting at AEW. So if you don't know what AEW is, you know what WWE is. AEW is like the next big thing. I was a fan of AEW for like maybe a year. I still watch WWE pay-per-views on a regular. I'm not like a weekly watcher or anything like that. So I definitely wanted to cover this because this was just an amazing thing to see. So this is from NBC News, and we are going to watch the video here in a moment. Anti-ICE chants erupt at AEW Pro Wrestling show in Las Vegas, pausing main event match. At the AEW World Championship Eliminator match in Las Vegas, which was being broadcast live on TBS and HBO Max, a loud and sustained cry against U.S. immigrations and custom enforcement of "fuck ICE" reverberated through the audience before the opening bell rang. The AEW Dynamite main event brought together a large crowd in Vegas, a major immigration destination for Latinos, where almost 35% of the population is Hispanic or Latino. The professional wrestling company has also attracted a larger Latino fan base in recent years by embracing Mexico luchadors and the Latino wrestling tradition. And like, the default view of like, oh, these are immigrants or they're Latino, Hispanic, whatever. Of course they're gonna be saying "fuck ICE." Like, you'd be surprised at the amount of like pro ICE and pro Trump immigrants that are out there, or at least were out there. A lot of them are quickly changing their minds. So like, this is kind of, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Let's go ahead and jump over and watch this clip, and it's only 14 seconds. So this is MJF. Man, I love MJF. Like, he's the reason why I did watch AEW and why I keep like any eye on it, because God, I love MJF. We'll speak more on him here in a second, but he is facing Brody King, and like out of the ring wise, like real life wise, I think Brody King is definitely like the man here, and you'll find out why here after we watch this video. We'll go over it.
Face in the eyes of the champion. Now the face in the eyes.
I love MJF's reaction. We'll watch it one more time again.
The champion.
He's like, God damn, this is actually happening. Holy moly, it is happening. Let's jump over to, so I love MJF, at least a wrestler. I don't really know a ton about his politics. I know he is from, like, it seems like he's relatively private about his politics. I know he is Jewish, and he does have a background of fighting anti-Semitism. And unfortunately, in the environment that we're in today, when I like, this is probably like a bad admission on my part, but when I hear someone whose like whole thing is combating anti-Semitism, it's hard for me to believe them sincerely, because most people, at least the ones that like in the media and prominent figures, when they say they are fighting anti-Semitism, they're talking about people like me who are anti-Zionist, who are against the state of Israel, who hold zero animosity or anything against like the actual Jewish people. Like, this is specifically on Israel and the Israeli government. And pretty much anyone who self-identifies as a Zionist. But I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I'm pretty good at like separating the character from the actor. Like you just have to do that, because if you start looking into the politics of like some of your favorite actors or wrestlers, whatever, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be really disappointed, especially if you're a WWE fan. I'm not even gonna get into that right now. So I'm able to healthily separate you know, the two things. But anyways, Brody King, we don't need to separate anything from him. Awesome in the ring, and an even better person outside the ring. So this was from July 3rd of last year. So this was like towards the beginning of this mass deportation program, and as where ICE started just getting more and more cruel and more unhinged and out of control. AEW's Brody King raises over $27,000 for families affected by ICE, and he did it by selling this shirt here that said "Abolish ICE." Homie had the abolish ICE position before like 90% of the people who hold that position currently. And here's the tweet here showing the contributions. Thank you to everyone that bought a charity shirt. We were able to raise over $27,000 to help families affected by ICE raids. Thank you to Edgeman for printing and shipping, and at Travis RT for the design. Here it is, and that's being donated to the local Hearts Foundation. That's great. That's amazing. And real quick before we end it here, I want to go over a poll that is just, it continues to be devastating for ICE and their approval ratings. As someone who's like very in the sauce of this just muddy world of politics, it still blows my mind that there is any support for ICE. But let's look at it here a little bit more specifically. So gone too far. The overall percentage of Americans is 65% would say that ICE has gone too far. And then for Democrats, 93%, Republicans only 27%, which like, Republicans, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Like, I was having a thought the other day. It's like, generally the base is able to put, like, if you're talking about the Democratic base, they're normally trying to push their politicians into one direction or another. When it comes to the Republican base, they stand for nothing. They literally stand for whatever their favorite politician based on vibes is saying in that moment. Like, you can see this every single fucking week with Trump, who flip-flops several times a day sometimes. Anyways, and where it's really important is the independents. 71% of independents think that ICE has gone too far. Now, let's look for not gone far enough. 12%, that's insane. Like 12% of the country still thinks like, ICE, the people who are like murdering U.S. citizens, disappearing random people, including U.S. citizens, they need to go further. It's like, and like, I always poke fun at this. It's like, I want to talk to the 4% of Democrats, like self-identifying Democrats who are like, yeah, ICE hasn't gone far enough. It's like, I just want to sit down and like interview that person. If you're in that 4%, come on the show. Republicans, 28%. I'm, surprised it's not higher. Independents, 7%. Their actions are about right. 22% of the overall American the population thinks that that is still, just as someone who sees this shit every day and goes over it and spends like their entire day just obsessed with politics and everything political. This blows my mind. Like, especially, like, it just blows my mind, man. Like, how? And then 4% of Democrats, again, that's like, there's 8% of Democrats here that I want to interview and just pick their mind for a little bit and be like, what the hell? 45% of Republicans think the actions are about right, and then 21% of independents. I mean, even for the Republican numbers, that is kind of devastating, because normally Republicans are like always 90% in favor of whatever Trump is doing. So it is slipping a little bit. It's very concerning to me that it is still as high as it is. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Just keep trying to educate people, keep hitting the streets, keep recording, keep sharing the atrocities that is going on, and you just need to slowly keep chipping away. Anyways, that is all I have for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.